playing some Divinity too. Tried playing it with friends a while ago, but things didn't go well, so I'm going to play it by myself. Let's get to it.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
A new dawn, a new day. Now, to get control of this barge before sundown. What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about?
Yeah, I think I'd rather lay back down.
What are you smiling about?
Alright, so for my character, I'm a dwarf, and I'm gonna be sneaking around and stab people in the back. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna through all this stuff, then we'll head to plan. Okay, some pants. Nice, nice. Like I was calling me a sorcerer. And one, I don't know why I got this hat on. I didn't pick the hat. Hello, sheep.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks
Why?
you right in the shin.
Little bastard.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too. That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Alright, let's hurry up, get out of here and we'll get started. Messed it up.
Junk.
So I'm trying to remember how to open my bag. Why am I struggling? Come on, I just want the apple. There we go. Oh, it's combat mode. Ooh, don't need to do that right now. Okay, L2. I'm R2, my bad. Oh, since the custom, like the, I get ahead. Okay. All right.
This
Wrong
again.
button. My bad. Okay, has real good crit damage. That's nice.
You there. Come here.
What's good, fam?
Hey. Hey. Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Why you locked up in first place?
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. Suit yourself. But we're all in the...
What's good, fam? Oh, you're asleep. Yeah, that's how you sneak. Don't take everything. Yep, all of it. Apple juice, orange juice, rocks, and a bottle of beer. Sure, why not? Almost this way. Okay, not much.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens.
Is my shift over? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy dwarf? Choose
Filthy
your words
dwarf.
carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. Those idiots can't even walk straight without mucking it up. Was it Rick's? I bet it was Rick's. Can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
Oof.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offense...
No, that's fair. Well, goodbye, guy.
Come on. And keep your hands where I can see them. Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
No. No.
I was not expecting this. What did I just do? I messed up. I completely messed up. Oh no. I'm standing in fire. Please don't spread the oil. You dick, don't do it.
That's my problem solved. A dead magister. Somebody will have to take the blame for this, and it won't be me.
What do you mean, invalid target? Why can I not jump behind him? Yep, I knew that was a bad idea.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
Where's the dagger at? Where's the sucker punch him? No. Okay, this game's gonna be real finicky. I'm gonna die from the thing fire. That's cool. So I'm just on fire. That's the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So if I put stuff in the backpack, does that make it lighter or what? No? Let's just go. Waste some time.
That's one way of doing it. Boring. Blocked. And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Some more of these potatoes. Okay.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Guess I could just skipped all that. That's what I'm hearing.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you're a long way from home, milord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good. Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Oh, okay.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Okay.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source.
Only magic kick your
peace
ass.
of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Good gods, there's been a murder here.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of...
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
Uh-oh.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Oh, this was
You're
crazy.
one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among... Throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Not in here, it isn't.
Okay.
You let me know if you hear anything.
Oh, that was stealing? Okay, my bad, damn.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd...
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting... Waters is investigating. Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters go ahead.
I'm gonna be a dick about it.
Come on, please, Losa.
I forgot how to sing. I did. Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Okay, bitch, I'm
Her
stabbing you
eyes
back of the
cloud
head.
to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth as quickly as they came.
Good luck, Chief.
Nah, that bitch crazy. Do you kids know what happened?
You're a really big kid. And really hairy.
Oh, hi. You're a dwarf. My best friend is a dwarf. Her name is Esther. She's smaller than...
Do you know Losa? She's a really good...
Yeah.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go!
Okay. What about you, homie? You know even. Hey.
Name? Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy. But...
Okay, dick.
We'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Well, well. What have we here?
The lizard look. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise. Now,
Merchandise? Hang on now, you can take my damn
you
teeth.
will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Music to my beleaguered... On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't... On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. Yes, if you sprout hair as copiously on other regions of your physique, I don't doubt you're well versed in the secrets of grooming. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and groom, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit.
Okay.
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my
what?
sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
I think
You should
not.
probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna stab him right in the face.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than... Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed...
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Okay.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Sure.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
As you were forced onto this ship in the dead of night, you walked the length of the hull, running your hand along the timber as if it were a woman's thighs. I must say, I've never heard so many pet names for dead wood before. Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
I'm not saying like these knife-eared hoes. I'm just saying.
Things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Till the room stinks. I remember when I played with my friends, okay, I started this fight on the ship and kind of far away out.
Ain't the beast of the sea. I'll be. Shouldn't you be off yo-ho-hoing on your ship instead of stowing away on this one? What about that collar then? All part of your master plan, is it? So the tales ain't so tall, eh? Shame to see you cooped up here with us. Still, better collared than noosed, I say. Long as we can get this ale down our throats, all's good.
Well, you've got this
Yoink.
wolf on a leash.
They're everywhere now, the Magisters. In my hometown, you can't throw a shoe without hitting.
Okay.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer.
Okay, dick.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp you found.
You up, Trent?
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Suit yourself. Was just going to adjust your collar for you.
General direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
No, makes sense.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Seems to me you should be a little more... Didn't...
There's a killer about, after all.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold my head steady.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Just use my cock.
The elf reaches towards you to continue his examination, and you slap his hand down. Apparently, this guy doesn't get jokes.
Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, dwarf.
Thank you, Fane.
Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
So you think you got molested?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. Our world's history. Most unusual, and if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a...
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take it.
It's a register, sir. Good, good. You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you...
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen
we're gonna go.
Coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Who's the killer? Because I want some free money.
There's nothing else you can make, Your Majesty.
No one over here.
Water are all I was given.
Sheep. Do you know who killed them?
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep. Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days. So, anything interesting? I'll take that as a no.
Okay.
So, right. Tick.
Okay. Oh! That's cool. Dang, so if I was an elf, I could be eating people and get their knowledge.
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Don't mind. I'm really...
Damn, so I messed up.
Water
That sucks.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Can I throw it at her?
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Good find.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
Okay, that sucks. Dang it. Oh, let's get out of here then.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
Keep those bolts trained on her.
Actually.
And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Where is my... Oh, that fucking sucks. I am very curious, because I didn't know this was the thing, so one moment, we're just going to speedrun this.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper.
Yeah,
There
fine.
you are. In the meantime, you'll find him on the other side of this deck.
Index finger.
Oh, and you is why for your
Good gods, there's been a murder here.
Ugly sight. It burns me up. Finn didn't see. We'll find out.
She looks up at you.
I was on. You're one of the only indisputably in. I thought. Listen, bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold thanks.
Okay.
No marks. No indications of a struggle.
Please, Losa. Be good, you scallywags.
An elf sits tucked to
Snake-eyed.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look. Rolling die, deciding fates.
She eyes you.
I could lick your arm and tell you.
She gives your arm.
I must say, I've never heard so many pet names.
She pats you on the shoulder.
There, don't you worry, Dad. I don't lick and tell. Don't worry.
She looks you up and down.
Never say never.
The woman keeps rolling.
Okay, so I guess I gotta be an elf too. To do it. That sucks.
Ah, there you are. Would you please tell this very how what?
She
got it. You know. You
I like how you.
The
Am I
elf
needing
is
this?
he reaches up. He sits back and returns to his book, flicking the elf.
Oh, you perhaps. Take this book. It is simple. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Most unusual. No. This text. Where did these gods come from?
The elf's face freezes for.
Oh, it's just one of my. Now, please run along.
Okay. Fucker.
It's a register. You faring okay so far? Glad to hear it. You head on in now.
What's good? It's your boy.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Okay.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Damn. Okay.
What's happened?
Wow, that's a lot of guts on the floor. Well, I'm just gonna take all this food and get the hell out of here. Toy crossbow. 2 ships. A big piece of wood. Sell all this stuff later. I want the fish. Ah, screw it. Pumpkin soup. I'm on fire. Uh-oh.
What happened? Must have been the turnip. You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Uh-oh. Good, fam?
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an apple. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes. His eyes flicker open. Ifan cries out. Then it...
Oh, that's water poured in. Master and ho, we gotta go.
Not the final dark. Not yet.
Her hand lies limp in yours.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding.
Oh well. Nothing. No. Cold. I should have a lock in your pocket. Wet.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. She doesn't stir.
Well, let's get the hell out of here. I can make the game really hard myself and kill everybody real quick. I have no companions. Actually, I do need to put on another shift. Okay. Good, fam?
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Bless you.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
The dog whines and continues paw.
Okay.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Balls.
The Magisters look to each other, then back to you, and unsheath their blades with a metallic zing.
Your lies end here! Get him!
I mean, y'all really gonna die over some bullcrap. Okay. Ah, crap. Well. Ah, crap, that's... Was it murdered in cold blood? They're attacking me. I don't even feel bad. He still ain't dead. Wow.
Good to see you, Bishop. Now I know who ought to answer for this collar.
Okay. Well, I got some shoes. Nice. Oh, it's in a room. Another log. Not can't. Yeah, camera. This. That didn't douse me. Hey, skeleton.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified... Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over. I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time.
Oh, okay.
I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Understandable.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply it doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Something's breaking through!
It's your boy. Come here. Oh.
What the hells are those things? I need to get out of here now.
I can use stairs from here. Dang. I assume death fog is death. Oh wow. I should have kept my place out. I'll run in here real quick. It's following me. Oh, crap. Of course, something stupid like that happens. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
Come on, Eric, get in the rope. Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
The Magister lies on the floor.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a wait, Voidwoken!
Oh, this thing's looking good. I gotta be getting off here too, so. Oh, that's pretty effective.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
Dang.
Let the games begin.
Prepare yourself!
They who are about to triumph.
I've faced worse.
Dang. I should have been mage.
Mine.
He just fired from himself.
They smell even worse dead than alive.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan. The one who put on this damn collar.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleed. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong smell. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
It's ripping the ship apart.
Oh, hopefully tomorrow we can play some more of this.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Alright, and you figure out how to save this real quick.
Hot. Oh, damn it. Floating a few good miles out by now.
Alright, let's see. We'll go save.
Am I the lone survivor?
We'll do one so we know it's the first one.
Which means I better get a move on.
Alright, well, we'll get in here, y'all. It's past time to get off here. Good for on non-talk. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Tomorrow, hopefully, we get to play some more of this. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll see y'all next time. I just realized I look like Mr. T.